Hey guys, welcome back. This is take like number 5 because I seriously, I've just messed up. Just messed up. I called the new vaccine that's going to be coming out. That's it's AstraZeneca, not AstraZeneca. What is this? Norvax. Norvax is going to be the vaccine that's going to be dead virus cells. It's going to be the actual vaccine. It's supposed to be out later this year. So let's get to Dr. Fauci. So this is true, factual. YouTube. Don't ban me for this. This is what Dr. Fauci stated. And we're going to discuss this today in tonight's episode of the coronavirus. Now, I got banned twice for bringing this up, for bringing up anything to do with the coronavirus. But I have to dig into this because we are facing something that a lot of people are taking very, very lightly, and it's very, very serious. Been saying this for a while. I know we're all sick of it, but this is a breakdown of what Fauci said today about the protection you're going to have with the 2 doses of, looks like, the Pfizer, BioNTech, and let's see, the other one effective. See, 2 doses of AstraZeneca. Okay, we're gonna get into this. So, per MedRx IV. Okay, just this is it's the preprint server for Health Science posted May 24th, 2021. This is already behind on the information. So remember, information is key. So 2 weeks after your second dose of Pfizer vaccine, you're 88% protected, okay, to a point. It's effective against the symptomatic disease from B1617, which is a Delta variant. 88% protected, and remember that, from the symptoms of this, okay? And 93% effective against B11 alpha variant. So you're only 88% protected with the double dose shot. That's at least 12% that is going to experience the disease. I mean, a lot of other people that have the shots, the jabs, or whatever you guys want to call it nowadays, are still going to be carrying the virus. Just like I read on the Fox News article saying that they still don't know at this point how contagious you're going to be when you have the shots. But we're stating here, Dr. Fauci saying 88% effective against the symptoms of the disease. Okay? So, 2 doses of AstraZeneca were 60% effective against the Delta and 66% effective against the Alpha. So if you have the AstraZeneca virus or vaccine, you're only going to be 60%. I don't see the Moderna. I don't see anything to do with the Moderna. I have Pfizer/BioNTech. If you guys know it's the same thing, let me know. 3 weeks after 1 dose, both vaccines were only 33% effective against symptomatic disease from Delta and 50% effective against Alpha. Okay, so if you get the 1 dose, it's not going to be that effective. You're looking at 33%. But still, out of the 12% of the people that get the vaccination, how many people are going to experience severe illness? So let's see. Let's get this over here and check it out. So how many people are still going to be affected? Protection. Let's see. COVID variant. Let's do Delta variant protection with vaccine. Okay. Let's see here. This is 9 hours ago from Nature. Let's believe Nature now is our go-to medical site. Apparently, they have turned into a medical site. Let's see here. So the SARS-CoV-2 variant were detected in the United Kingdom. That's a different one. That's not the Delta. Let's see if we just get to brass tacks. The Delta variant. Let's see, the Delta variant has been linked to a resurgence of COVID-19 in Nepal, Southeast Asia, and elsewhere, but the UK is still spread. But its UK spread has given scientists a clear picture of what the threat it possesses. Delta seems to be around 60% more transmittable, highly infectious Alpha variant. In the UK, Delta is moderately resistant to vaccine, particularly in people who have received just a single dose. published May 22nd, found a single dose of AstraZeneca or Pfizer vaccine reduces person's risk of developing COVID-19 symptoms caused by the Delta variant by 33% compared to 50% of the Alpha variant. Second dose of AstraZeneca vaccine boosted protection against the Delta to 60% compared to 66% against Alpha, while 2 doses of the Pfizer jab were, they like calling Pfizer jab, is 88%. So it looks like AstraZeneca is 60% effective. So now we got a problem. I don't know who does the AstraZeneca, but this other one's 88% compared to 95%, 93% to the Alpha. So it's actually, you're only going to get 80% protection with the Pfizer jab. Just say it, 88%. 12% is still going to get the virus, still going to, or get a severe bout with the virus. The other rest of everybody else is going to possibly carry the virus and not see symptoms, but we don't know how the affectability of the people that are being vaccinated. That's still up for grabs. There was still a strong possibility of that. There's still no hardcore evidence on how the vaccinated people is not going to spread the virus. Okay, till that study comes out, we see proof positive that no, there 88% of people that are double vaccinated are not going to spread the virus. Also, we don't know how long the protection lasts. They're saying 6 months. The Delta variant's moving in, and it's not good. Not good at all. See, preliminary evidence in Scotland and England suggests that people infected with the Delta are about twice as likely to end up in the hospital compared to those infected with the Alpha. The Delta coming out of the UK is so good. The data coming out of the UK is so good that we have a really good idea about how the Delta variant is behaving. So they're understanding now that you're basically going to be 66% or 60% protected with the one, and you're going to be 88%, 60. See, yeah, what was it? So 50% the Alpha variant, second dose. AstraZeneca vaccine boosts protection against the Delta variant by 60%. AstraZeneca is only 60%. The Pfizer jab is 88%. So I got against the Delta variant. It still leaves 12% if you have the AstraZeneca. So they're still working on it. They're trying to stop it. Denmark, Danish government is easing restrictions, not reimposing them. Restaurants and bars have been open for the months. Individuals vaccinated who have been vaccinated receiving negative tests as of the 14th of June. This is still all behind. So it can change quick, fast, as it has done in the UK, yeah. Doubling roughly every 11 days in the UK, same with the US. But I found that people who had one vaccinated dose, 75%. Okay, see, case of Delta variant in the UK are doubling roughly every 11 days. But countries with ample vaccine stock should should be reassured by the slower uptick in the hospitalization. Administration says, this is all preliminary. Recent public health English study found that people who have had one vaccine dose, 75% more likely not to be hospitalized compared to unvaccinated individuals who are fully protected are 94% less likely to be hospitalized. Okay, so the data so far is saying 94% of the people has been double vaccinated. They probably won't be hospitalized. I want you guys to think about that for a second. I'm not going to say nothing else. 94% of the people that have been double vaccinated probably won't end up in the hospital. Now I want you to think for a second about what was the percentage of people that were not, prior to this, were ending up in the hospital. I imagine it's pretty close, right? Just saying. So the Delta variant's taken this one step back into the direction that we came. It's the Alpha variant's being handled by the vaccine, the jab, but the Delta variant is having no part of this. It's still 94% of the people are protected, will not be hospitalized with the double or jab. Okay, just say it. Just think about that. 94% will not end up in the hospital with the double jab. So is this virus this variant so deadly that it's come to that? That's the question. U.S. spread Delta is also on the rise in the United States. Yeah, because they left everything open. Just let it flow in, just like wine. UK is like, oh, just come on up in here, bring the virus. It's great. The U.S. doing the same thing. California. So all the Californians coming here. They have the Delta variant. We're gonna wonder what's gonna happen. Just wondering. Just wondering. You know, what was all the lockdowns for? What was all the why? Says California Delta is rising fast using a rapid genotyping test. The company has found that the proportion of the cases caused by the alpha fell from more than 70% late April to around 42% mid-June, with the rise of Delta driving much of the shit. It's going to be dominant. They're just letting it spread like butter. Why wouldn't we contain this outbreak? If we're going to continue along these lines of variants, why are we not containing the outbreaks instead of just letting everybody just go down the road and just saying, well, whatever. So 94% of the population is vaccinated is not going to end up in the hospital, but the other 6% is going to possibly end up in the hospital. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like the numbers. I really don't. I still think 6% of the population is a pretty huge chunk. Wouldn't anybody say? I mean, everybody's running around like it's perfectly okay now. It's all good. It's all over. Now post-COVID, well, this ain't post-COVID. This right here is from Nature.com. Nature.com. Just so you guys know. Let's go to the top. Just to prove this fact, not fake news. Nature.com. Okay, it's fake news come from them. 94% of the people vaccinated will not end up in intensive care. The other 6%, that's fully vaccinated, by the way. So, Africa's at risk. Yeah, the Congo, everybody else. So that just breaks it down for you. That's not fake news. That's saying, get ready, here it comes. It's coming. Because 6% of the population that's fully vaccinated could end up in the ER with the Delta variant. So we'll go back to Dr. Fauci. 88% effectiveness with the second Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. 88% effective. So they don't say that 6% of you, of the 12%, could end up in the ER. Just say it. After vaccination. So let's get off that. That's the Delta update, the Delta variant. Love it or hate it. Get mad at me, call me conspiracy theory. I just read off two credible sites, including Dr. Fauci. It says, no, it's going to get ugly. This is going to get really ugly. This is, even if you're fully vaccinated, it's not going to matter. Some children with cancer can stay close to home with new protein therapy treatment in Utah. Why don't they use the mRNA vaccines? It makes me wonder, right? Unvaccinated should expect to get the infection. And Utah researchers say, yes, they just basically say that the vaccines are just a tool in the arsenal type thing. And yeah, you'll spread it to everybody in your household. Okay? If you're unvaccinated. But, I mean, I'm just giving you the idea. Anyway, I got a phone call. I have to decline. Okay, business owners return to see. Oh, I got to shut that off. Okay, business owners return to see the damage caused by the massive Mill Creek fire. That sucks. A passenger returned to air travel, but behavior skyrockets. Bad behavior skyrockets. Yeah, because we've lost our humanity in a lot of places. There's a lot of very rude people out there. There's a lot of people coming from everywhere here. And there's a lot of people that think they're kings upon the earth. You need to work on that. All of us do. All of us do. I make my solemn oath after nearly dying in my trailer last Saturday night from a propane leak on the back of my trailer with the refrigerator pilot light that died. I'm going to try to be a better person. Okay? Anyway, Turkish businessman arrested with scheme with Utah polygamists. Oh, $500 million in government funds. Well, so it looks like a fraud scheme operated by Utah business that stole nearly $500 million in government funds. Well, all the COVID theft that went on, bazillions of dollars, trillions, zillions of dollars thrown against the wall by every administration, and they wonder where it all went. You know, let's get $6 more trillion. These guys stole $500,000. They got to get a badge. Got to get a badge. Because the corporate CEOs and kleptocrats at the top that are setting all this fake free market economy we're calling free market have stole a lot more than that, but they won't pay because they're investors, right? Because they all got their money. Or the carpetbaggers are driving the price of housing and apartments through the roof and displacing entire families destroying the basic needs of the working class. But hey, it's all good. The consumer's broke, right? So as long as they're making their money, and they get to set the price instead of true price discovery, the markets. But we should worry about the polygamist and the Turkish guy that stole $500,000. A lot more than that went out. Fake everything. 2 more arrested in killing at Taylorsville apartment complex. Yep. Welcome to the shift show. Zion National Park dealing with spike in emergency calls tied to record heat. Well, yeah, there's a bazillion people just flowing around like chickens with their heads cut off. Just running, walking everywhere. Just, oh, yeah. I wonder if there's even jobs left. I don't even know if there's people even working in California. I don't even know what's happening over there, but there's a bazillion coming here, and I hope everybody's enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying it. GOP filibuster halts Democrats' signature to vote the bill. Yes, the vote. Democrats' bill on voting was shot down. Board grants $25K to digital pieces. Did I actually do this on my last episode? I wonder. Yeah, because this is just, background checks blocked as record high. 300,000 gun sales. Yeah, the public basically knows. So let's go to, I did some stuff, I think, on CNN last episode. Just my technical team's down today. There is no technical team. Never has been. So I don't know what I'm doing. I've done like 6 videos, completely destroyed them because I'm just sniffing and snorting with all my allergies. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. CNN. I can't even. Yeah. Billionaires first to space. Yeah, there's basically no real. Other than a COVID outbreak hit Florida government building. 2 people are dead, but vaccinated employees weren't infected. Let's see. Breaking news. 4 core workers hospitalized after COVID-19 outbreak. Does it? I mean, it could be good news. Swept through the government building of Manatee County, Florida. The outbreak began in the IT department, according to the Manatee County adjuster Scott Hope.
As a Marine, I learned resiliency.
No, you haven't. I've seen your videos lately on recruiting. Just a crying shame. Watch the Chinese and Russian videos. Okay, the outbreak began in the IT department. Different department also tested positive coronavirus last week. Of the 6 people infected, 5 were hospitalized. 1 employee who was in the hospital died after another employee who was not hospital also died. The only exposed employee in the IT office who was vaccinated did not get infected. Well, still, it's 88% effective against the Delta variant. This is a danger, guys. This is a danger. People are still walking around like they don't care that they can infect other people. I just got a sinus infection. Unvaccinated Americans are at risk of possibly more dangerous COVID-19. Yeah, very. Okay, the clinical presentation gives me concern that we're dealing with a very infectious variant that is quite deadly. Yes, it is. Government building was closed on Friday as precaution. It reopened Monday, but officials did implement a mask requirement, instead keeping them optional. 2 people just died. Hope said he encourages workers who weren't vaccinated to wear a mask, and the county is making them available to employees and visitors. Clearly, masks work, but vaccine is more important at this point. There was 1 person they had in that office vaccinated. 1. I want to see bigger stuff. I want to see bigger. The governments and the feds have this. They have this all locked down. They know what's happening. Where's the bigger test? Where's the test? Where's the we have 100 studies, 100 tests going through. This is how, well, Fauci just said 88% affected. And if you have the other, it's only 60% affected, whatever. So you guys heard me in the last thing. So it's not looking good for the home team. Not looking good at all. Well, we're at 19 minutes. Looks like I'm going to shut this off. You guys have a great day. Remember, I'm still hoping somebody can cover tomorrow and Thursday for me while I'm going to be out of town. But if not, I will see you guys in the next episode of 45 News Utah. Thanks for watching.